This is a video by Richmond. Today we're working on a Hyundai Elantra. This happens to be a 2002 model. And what we're doing today is we are removing the window, regulator, and motor. First thing we need to do is to remove the door panel. There are 9 Phillips head screws we have to remove. Over here on the side right here, there are 2 right here with little covers on them. Just remove the covers. Get those 2 screws, and then if we come down here, there are covers right here, so we need to remove both those covers, get those 2 screws, and underneath the bottom edge we'll find 2 more. We need to remove those, and if we come up here, there's one in the door handle right here, and then there's 2 right there. So we need to remove all those screws right now. Now after we get those screws out, we want to pop off this little panel right here. Get that out of the way. Now once we get those screws out, Rich, you forgot 1 screw. Come on, get with it. Okay, now get this bezel out of the way. Now we can take our panel remover. Start by getting this panel to there. I knew there was pieces there. Now we got to lift up on the panel. Okay, great. Now we have on this one we have a light and an electrical connection for our door switch. I'll show you that. Here is the electrical connection for the door switch. We'll remove that. And then right down here we will see a connection for the light switch, and there is our panel all off. Next thing we need to do is remove this weather barrier. Jeez, that glue is sticky. That's a pretty sturdy one. Ah, jeez. What a mess. Ah. Next thing we want to do is put our door switch back on. If the motor is working, lower the window down so we can get at the window retaining bolts on the regulator. Now in most cases they always tell you to do that, but your motor is shut. There's something wrong with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull our motor off and then drop the window down. Alright, so let's take our electrical connector off the motor. Now to get the motor off, we have 3 10mm nuts. Now, once you take the motor off, be careful, because there won't be anything holding the window up. Alright, let's get our panel remover here. Okay, there's your motor. Isn't she a beauty? Oh, Bosch, huh? Licensed Bosch, it says. Okay, so there's our motor. So now that we got that out of there, we should be able to push our window down. Now that I have the window down, you can see the two 10mm bolts. We need to be removed, one in there, and then in this small area right here, you can get at this one right here. Alright, let's get those 10mm bolts out. It would help if somebody was helping you with this window. Okay, there's our glass. It's all out. Next thing we need to do is take this Phillips head screw that holds the latch on, remove that. And there are two cables we need to remove. We got a pink one and a nice blue one. Top one moves down, bottom one moves up out of the latch. Pop them right out of the pieces right there, and move that forward, and she's out of there. So now what we got to do is to remove this 10mm bolt, this one, that's 3, 4, and we have a nut right here. And then we have these cables right here, cable holders. Yikes. Alright, we got to this one right here. There we go. That'll give us some play in the cable so we can remove our panel right here. Now, we got some retainers right here. One on the far edge, I got to show you. Push that in. See, this was a little tricky. What you got to do is you got to hold that in so the stud is away from the hole, and push this metal bracket in so all these cutouts line up here, so it clears that retainer. Then you can get this piece out. We have one more cable left on the back. There she be. And that should be it. Quite the deal, huh? This thing right here gives you a little bit of a hassle. But I suppose after you've done them 10 or 20 times, it's a breeze. So that's all there is to removing a window, motor, and regulator from a Hyundai Elantra.